Hello, my name is Michael Whelan. I'm a Palo Alto resident. I'm also a nurse at Stanford and have been for the past 19 years. I'm here to support the hospital expansion. What we really do need to have is the hospitals modernized and improved for our family and loved ones. Our community, our patients, and our employees deserve it. What we need to have is a modern, functioning, and world-class hospital facility. We also need to have world-class nurses there for our patients. The hospital's last offer to their nurses would demote the most experienced nurses and cut their medical benefits. Some experienced nurses have already left to work elsewhere. The hospitals need to bargain in good faith with the nurses to ensure that they retain the experienced nurses that our community needs and wants. Thank you for your time.
My name's Adele Allner. Since 1988, I've been an apheresis nurse at Stanford. As an apheresis nurse, I do a wide variety of procedures at both Stanford and Lucille Packard hospitals. In apheresis, we do stem cell collections for transplant. We do plasma and red cell exchanges. We do white cell and platelet depletions. And we do photopheresis for many types of diseases and disorders. We have regular daytime work hours 7 days a week, 365 days a year. After hours, a nurse is always available in case there's a need to treat a patient like someone with leukemia who's having trouble breathing because there's too many white cells in their circulatory system, or a patient with sickle cell who doesn't have enough functioning red cells, or a patient who's having a heart or lung transplant in the middle of the night and needs a plasma exchange to remove antibody. A lot of the patients I treat have been transferred from other hospitals because of the apheresis service we provide at Stanford and LPCH. Tonight, I'm here to support the hospital expansion. We very much need to have our hospitals modernized and improved for our patients. While we need to have modern, functioning, world-class hospitals, we also need world-class nurses. Our contract expired in March. Some of our best nurses have already left for other facilities. I urge you to ask the hospital administration to come back to the negotiation table. Thank you very much for your time.
Good evening, Your Honor, and members of the council. My name is Bonnie Belfour, and I am one of the fellow nurses who you've heard from before. I work at Stanford Hospital. I work in a multidisciplinary intensive care unit with critical patients. We take care of trauma patients, neurosurgical patients, medical patients, surgery patients, medicine patients. And on a daily basis, I help train and educate and teach new members of the staff until they are quite capable of functioning on their own. I do support fully the notion of the expansion for the facility. We need upgrades and modernization of the hospital to accommodate our changing patient population. We need it for our med students, our residents, for our staff, but most important, we need it for the patients. While I support the upgrade and the modernization for our world-class hospital, we also have world-class nurses. These world-class nurses are leaving. They're leaving to find employment elsewhere. What we need is your help to help get the hospital to negotiate with us in a fair contract, and we need your assistance in this way. We can ill afford to lose our experienced staff, and we are doing so. Our staff need it, and our patients deserve it. Don't the patients of this community and this whole area deserve the best that we can possibly offer them? Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I would like to thank all of the members of the public who spoke and the applicant, the staff, and the consultants. I would like to acknowledge the high quality of care received at our hospitals. And I hope that both parties, Stanford University and the Nurses Union, Crona, will be able to resolve their differences by resuming negotiations. I hope really there can be a productive resolution of these complex issues, and I remain very hopeful that that will occur. And I want to again acknowledge the importance of having direct communication with one another to resolve these issues.